Good morning, Lori. A fifth suspect is now in custody in the gang rape of an 18-year-old woman in a Brooklyn playground, as the four others already arrested were arraigned in court Tuesday. 17-year-old Travis Beckford was taken into custody Tuesday morning. He is being questioned and no charges were immediately filed. Four other teenagers were arrested and charged as adults in the case. But an extology bail hearing Tuesday night, attorneys for four of the five suspects vigorously pushed back. Prosecutors aimed none of the suspects was picked out in a line-up or photo array. And then there's cell phone video attorney Kenneth Magering claims show the act was more gruesome than prosecutors alleged. They pleaded not guilty because they claim the sex was consensual. Bail was set at $50,000 for the 15-year-old boy, $25,000 for 17-year-old Audman Brown, and $10,000 each for a 14-year-old boy and another 15-year-old boy. The other suspects are not being named at this time due to their age. All are charged with rape, forcibility, compulsion, criminal sex act, and sexual abuse. Two of the teens were arrested Sunday and two others were later turned themselves in. They were all taken into custody in connection with the Thursday night incident at the playground in Brownsville. Over the weekend, the case sparked outrage in Brownsville community as public officers called on the NYPD to solve the shocking and unusual case. Defense attorneys claim was already starting to fall apart. In fact, court Tuesday night, two of the defendants charged with the rape were not accused of any specific violent acts. Eyewitness News spoke to the mother of one of the suspects whose son is just 15 years old. She says she first saw the surveillance video on Sunday and that her son has done nothing wrong. Also in the video was a 14-year-old boy in a red coat in the video. The mother say that after she saw the video, she reached out to that boy's mother and they took them into the 73rd Precinct. Their story conducts what the victim told authorities. The victim says 5 men took turns raping her and that she screamed for help, but no one stopped. On Saturday evening, police released surveillance video showing the suspects from inside a bocce not far from Osborne Park, where police say the brutal attack unfolded just after 9 p.m. The victim's father says he was with his daughter at the time, drinking near the handball courts, and that the group approached and one pulled out a gun, pointed it at his face, and ordered him to leave. He said he first ran to a Bodkin, the same store where the suspects had been, for help. The clerk at that Bodkin tells Eyewitness News that the man was frantic and not making sense. Eyewitness News obtained surveillance video of his frantic search for help. After he left the Bodkin, he appears to motion to someone behind the counter at a second location that he needed to use the phone. Next, he appears to ask a customer to use his cell phone. That man at first pulled out his cell phone and handed it to the father, but quickly took it back. The father then left and spotted two NYPD officers outside who ran back to the park, but by then the suspects were gone. The suspect's mother says that her son told her that the group of 5 did cross paths with the victim and her father near the handball courts just after 9 p.m. But the teen insists that neither he nor the 14-year-old ever touched the young woman. After leaving the park, the 15-year-old said they went to the store, and when they came back to the park, the victim's father threw a bottle at the teens, who then chased him. The suspect's brother says that he was told the teenagers never had a gun at the scene. Either. No gun, the brother said. All 5 suspects are now in custody, and the mother of one feels that in the court of public option, they've already been convicted of the crime. Reporting live here in downtown Brooklyn outside the courthouse, I'm Riley King for WABC Eyewitness News. Lori, back over to you.